Hey everyone, Andang here for the first of hopefully many Banner Saga streams. This is basically a game that is Viking Oregon Trail for those of you that don't know. And I'm just really excited to finally be streaming this game because it has been taking forever to edit. And so hopefully streaming will be just a much better way to bring this content to all of you. So I'm really excited about that. And just 1 minute ago, Paolo actually subscribed, so I'm going to go ahead and play that alert. He's the most recent subscriber to the channel. So big thanks, buddy, for subscribing. Really appreciate that. And also, I appreciate the 3 most recent supporters, Ben, M. Sutton, and Daniel. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. They did that through the tip jar down below. There's a link there where if you like the stream, you can give a tip. And, you know, if you enjoy it, that's a way to support the channel and help us continue to grow. And man, we've been growing fast. A big thanks to all of you for your support and just everything you've been doing. You can also do it through Super Chat, which is off to the side. You'll see that there's like a money icon in the chat, and you can send a custom chat message that way as well. So anyway, enough of that stuff. Let's go ahead and go on and resume the Banner Saga. So for those that don't know, basically all you need to know, if you haven't been following this game, is that there's these dredge that are like crazy stone giant guys that are super evil, and we are basically fleeing from them while fighting as we flee, essentially in an Oregon Trail style gameplay type thing. And it's just a lot of fun. I really enjoy this game and can't wait to do some more stuff. So let's go ahead and actually leave. I don't remember if we've rested or not, but we're gonna go ahead and leave and move on. Well, there's 4 supplies there. What is going on? Oh dang, what is that? What is that thing? I love our caravan, and the music is great through here. Far enough for today, I think. After a day of misery, men and women dropped their meager possessions beneath the godstone of a Viking name. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. That name. What are we doing? We just left our homes because suddenly there were dredge. Alright, good guy Pete, thank you so much for the subscription. That is awesome, buddy. Alright. Dang. Chieftain did what I suggested, and look what he got for it. Yeah, the chieftain did die, I think? I don't remember if we just... Yeah, he did die because we got informed by that. So now there's the chieftain's wife going with us on this journey, and it's crazy. Look at these people. Somebody has to hold them together. That's you, Rook. How am I supposed to do that? Alright, PC Games Guy, welcome to the chat. Daniel, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. And yeah, Daniel says, nice, I enjoyed the previous episodes of the Banner Saga. Love the art and music in this game. Yeah, they did a great job with the art and music, and the gameplay is pretty cool too. I really like the strategic gameplay that it has. Right, Nyber does say, lie? Tell them everything's going to be alright. Gods, Rook, I don't know. Pretend you know what you're doing. That's what the rest of us do. Thanks for the advice, buddy. Then do whatever you want. Let them fend for themselves if you can live with it. You humans are absurd, Rook. Furious when you're not in control. Terrified when you are. Oh man, he's dropping the logic. He's dropping the logic. He must be related to Pine Leaf. Pull it together. I'm worried about Alette mostly. You're right. What if we run into more dredge? PC Games Guy says no Discord. Yeah, I'm not on Discord tonight. I feel like that this is such a story game that it doesn't make sense for me to have other people chiming in the background. So that's why I'm not on Discord. I will be after though. So if anyone wants to join me in Discord, there's a link in the description for my Discord server, and we can talk after the broadcast if you want to. Okay, pull it together. I'm worried about Alette mostly, I think is what Rook would say, so I think we're going to answer that. Keep her close. You do care, I can tell. Oh, that's awesome. Phew. Men are a plague on the world, worse than any dredge, far as I can tell. Oh, he's downplaying that he cares. He's downplaying it now. Chats like this are why you're getting along. Chats like this are why we are getting along so well, Ivor. Oh, man. That is awesome. I love the dialogue in this game. You sleep poorly. The sun forever stuck to an internally bright sky. Before the others rise, you find yourself staring over long, low hills, covered in pine. As for supplies, it's the next day. Morale has declined. Okay, the Godstone looms overhead. The massive eyes of the name looking the same direction as you. Ah, that's creepy. Let's inspect the stone. The weathered stone doesn't see many visitors. Not much reason to travel so far east. When hunters come through, they sometimes stop to give offerings. Out of habit more than anything else, now that the gods are dead. H was the god of hunters and of wild beasts, occasionally seen roaming the land as both man and wolf. He was always depicted in effigy with his terrible spear. You wonder what he'd think about his woods being full of dredge now. Dang. Dang. A young girl from the caravan approaches you. I made this for you, she says, handing you a crude necklace carved from a branch she must have found nearby. Thank you for saving my mama, she says before running back to her tent. Oh man, they're throwing in the leadership feels now. Ah. Back at your tent, you rouse Alette, who clings to your arm until she's completely awake. Bad dreams. Eventually the camp is broken down and it's time to move on to Frostveller. It feels like an end more than a start. Dang, this is awesome. Everything about this game is just fantastic, I think. Gained items, we got a rune. Let's see, we got 4 days of supplies. We can't really make camp for that. Man, that statue thing was awesome. That Godstone, I think is what they called it. I have no idea how far we are from, like, the next town. I think we could probably check the map. The caravan halts when a group of men appear on the trail, weapons at their feet. We've seen the dredge in your wake, says one. We don't wish to meet them alone. If you'll let us join you, we'll show you a watering hole with enough animals to fill those supply wagons. An inherent fear of strangers raises mutters from the caravan. Do we take them in? Leave them abandoned? You know what, I think we'll talk with them. What are you doing out here alone? We were hunting here for food when the dredge found our village, says a man. When we returned, he looks away, unable to finish. This is a tough decision. But I mean, you know, if this picture's anything to go by, they look reasonable enough. I mean, sure, we're, you know, Vikings and probably don't trust anyone for this far to the north, but we'll allow them to join. If you'll be no trouble, come along, you say. The men cautiously join your ranks and prove trustworthy. The hidden watering hole nearby is teeming with animals, and soon your supplies are nicely restocked. Look at that. Plus 12 fighters, plus 5 renown, plus 18 supplies. Minus 4 supplies. Morale declines. Okay. During a rest, one of the men gets too drunk and end up splashing mead in a warrior's face. A brawl erupts. Many thrown fists, and a broken bone later, the instigator, Rafnevztar, is tossed on the ground at your feet. Angry clansman looking for satisfaction. His personal defense is little more than drooling mumbles. Let's see. Coerce a public apology from him or tie him up? I think we're going to tie him up. You grab a rope from the supplies and make short work of the sort. A few onlookers throw scraps at him, but mostly just walk away with a laugh, at least content that some measure has been taken. Okay, no change on morale or anything there. See, our morale is normal. I feel like we should probably rest. Let's see how... Oh. The caravan is visibly relieved to find a small village on the way to Frostveller, with beds and fresh supplies. The locals here are shocked by the news you bring and discuss it amongst themselves, while you set up nearby. Okay. Let's see here. See, this is the part of the game where I think the story's really going to start taking off, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. Okay, let's see. We got 270 clansmen. I think we definitely need to head to the market to get more supplies. Let's go ahead and... Let's see, that takes us from 7. See, the problem is you don't know how many days things are out. I wish the game would tell you more specifically like how far things are away. So that doesn't actually change the number of days, so I'm just going to confirm. So there we go. We got 9 days of supplies. Let's see here. I feel like... Let's look at the map. We need to find out how far we are. So Frostveller doesn't actually look that far away, because we've only been traveling for like a few days, so we should be good to get to Frostveller, along with like any... See, we can't zoom in far enough to find out if there's like small towns or anything. But yeah, the other group's like way over here somewhere. So we have a long way to go until we get to... I think they're going to Grobheim. I don't know if we know where we're going yet. And for those that don't know, there's a whole other story going on where there's this other group traveling the same way, basically. And they have like a huge king's army going on. This is just like a small hunting group. Is there not like a fighting thing here? Huh. Well, I guess we won't fight. I think we can rest a day. As for supplies, morale improved. There we go. Still normal, though. Let's rest one more day. There we go. We got good morale, which is important because that helps you in fights and things like that. So morale being good is important. Let's look at our Hall of Heroes, see if anybody can be upgraded, because I think we left... Yeah, Rook can still be upgraded. And we need to look at this thing. 15% dodge strength attacks. A crude medallion made from the branch of a tree found above the godstone. A curious rune. Dodge strength attacks. So that's like dodge every attack to your strength. So to your health. So that seems like it's pretty good. Let's give it to our tank. Or we can give it to Rook. Or we can give it to this. This guy's weaker than the main guy, so I think we're going to give it to him. So now they both have pendants. Okay. Let's go ahead and upgrade Rook. Promote, buddy. You are the leader. You might as well be promoted here. Let's see here. What do we want to do? We definitely want to increase his strength. I feel like this is underpowered, but we might want... Oh, we'll let you attack shields more as well, because you attack those quite a bit. Cool. Okay. That's everything we can do for now. Let's go ahead and leave and go back on this miserable journey through the snow and dredge and everything that's going on here. You're only just outside the village when 2 men in red approach. My name is Hogan, says one, gesturing to the other. My brother is Mogun. Many from the village wish to join you to Frostveller. A third man, exuding rage, charges up to the group. Shut your mouth, Hogan, he screams. What's going on? These bastards don't speak for us. They've been trying to divide the village since you got here. The town leader, okay. True. You can keep whoever wants to stay and die. The rest of us will go with the reasonable people of Saga. I'll have you both gutted before I let half the village desert. But dang, this guy's not letting people leave? Behind the angry villager, a mob of armed thugs have appeared, all furrowed brows and nervous stares. You both know what will happen to the rest of us if the fields are abandoned. Nobody leaves. I don't want anything to do with this. There won't be anything to tend once the dredge arrive. Oh man, he's saying dredge. No way. Okay, buddy. Alright, I don't know what the scam is this time, Hogan. But you two, you got two choices. Go back to work, or I'm finally putting you in the ground. Dang. Mogan, what do you say? Thought it was unfair that he only asked me? Mogan draws his axe slowly, followed by Hogan. Despite their confidence, the brothers are significantly outnumbered. I think I make a poor farmer. Sell this yourselves. I better make this a fair fight. Let's side with the brothers. I think, you know, we're all about fairness in the Viking world, clearly. So I think we should make this be a fair fight. Ivar steps forward. The thugs hesitate. As you pull your axe, you notice that Alette is nowhere to be seen. Dang. So we're without Alette in this fight, but we got Hogan and Mogan. Hogan and Mogan. That's like the perfect trio. Okay, we're gonna put you there. Let's see, can we actually see? So this guy's got a shield. Does this guy have a shield? Yeah, they both got shields. Are they both basically the same? Yeah, they're both basically the same. Okay. I think we'll do that. Ready for battle. Here we go. Okay, we got them surrounded somehow. Okay. I don't know how that happened. Okay, all the shield guides are in like a wall over there. I feel like if we just put these over here. You know what, let's put an archer over there. And put you over here. They can't trade spots, that's annoying. Alright, Christian, welcome to the chat, nice to have you here. So much moisture, they say. There is a lot of snow on the ground, if that's what you're talking about. Or it is very emotional as well, if that's what you mean. And yeah, it is snowing right now. Okay, let's be ready for battle here. By the way, welcome to the chat, Christian. Nice to have you here. Okay, we can just one-shot this archer. There we go. Let's see what this guy's made of. Alright. Not too bad. Okay, so now we killed like the one guy over here, so now we have to go all the way over there to join in combat. I think we need to actually move faster so that we can go ahead and do some damage, because they need our help. Even though it's an even fight basically over there, I feel like we need to be doing damage to them. Here we go. Okay, now it should be a fairly easy fight from this point on. Okay, this guy, we can do 3 against this guy, which I think is a much better move. Let's go and do 5. Oh dang, I hate it when they do that kind of attack. It is just horrible to our stats. Okay, we can only do 1 to everyone, so we might as well... You know what, they both can be taken out by other people, So let's go ahead and work down this guy's armor so that he can also be taken out. Okay, yeah, you have no hope of even getting there, even if we do a speed buff, so we'll just put you there. Now they got all the shield wall going on. Oh man. This guy's about to go. I'm surprised he didn't attack this guy. He could have taken him out. That's weird. Okay, yeah, we can one-shot this guy now. There we go, promotion for Ivor. He fell. Okay, he got injured. You know what, we need to be out of this guy's way, so let's actually move behind him so that he can maybe move up if he needs to. And Rook and Ivor are still the ones getting all the kills here. That's not good. Okay. Jonathan, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. He says, I've never heard of the Banner Saga before this. Well, welcome here. It's basically Viking Oregon Trail. It's a lot of fun. Highly recommend it. It's a good story from what I've seen so far. It's got great music. And the developers actually gave me written permission to use the music in my series, so big hats off to them. I didn't even go out to contact them for it. They just contacted me and were like, hey, we noticed you weren't using our music in the video. We're just gonna tell you that you can use the music in the video if you want to. And I thought that was awesome. They just found my video, so it was pretty cool of them to be reaching out to me that way. Especially when there's already a sequel to this game. I wouldn't think they'd be, you know, still focused on the first game and making sure that, you know, YouTubers get stuff from that. So big hats off to Stoic Studios for doing that. And Ivor gets another kill. We should have held him off and given it to someone else. Victory! There we go. Okay, Ivor gets promoted. Hogan got injured, but everybody else was fine. But we don't know what the heck's going on with Alette. We don't know where she went off to. Daniel says this game should come with a printable Norse names pronunciation guide. It really should. Okay, the brothers thank you with wide grins. Soon, many of the villagers have joined your caravan. You scan around anxiously for Alette, who had gone missing when the fighting began. Eventually you find her watching from afar. Hogan returns at that moment, introducing you to his son and wife. And you soon set off again. Okay, cool. Got 165 clansmen? That was like a 50% increase in clansmen. We got more and man, we're getting everything here. Alette marches quietly alongside the caravan, a little distant since leaving the village. When you stop for a rest, Oddleaf approaches you both. Okay. Alette, I have something for you. That was a horrible voice. Alette, I have something for you. Oddleaf has gathered up the long banner from the caravan and smiles warmly as she passes it to Alette. What's this about? I was hoping you'd sew up the banner with everything that has happened since we left Skogar. Come, find me another time, Rook, and we'll talk. Before you can comment, she departs. Dad, are you the chieftain now? It looks that way, I guess. Oh man, they got the violin going on, the feels. It looks that way. Oh, then that means you're both quiet for a moment when Alette unfurls the banner. Oddleaf has been teaching me how to sew. She speaks pretty highly of you. Can we read the part about Mom? You nod. Oh man. On the banner has been sewn the story of the families who have lived in Skogar throughout the years, just as is done on every banner in every town. There you go. That's why it is the Banner Saga. because all the stories are written down on the banners. Oh man, that is awesome lore. I wish she were here, but I'm kind of glad she isn't. The section of the banner about your family is short, but Alette has been sewing in colorful designs. Why do you say that? Whoa, we skipped one, dang it. Why did you have to kill those men in the village? I only clicked once, so I don't know if we actually skipped one there. Because this sounds like it's in response to the other, so I think it just visually glitched where it looked like we skipped one. So I think we still got all the dialogue. Don't worry. If not, we'll make sense of it. Why'd you have to kill all those men in the village? I mean, if it's okay to ask. Yeah, that was kind of a bad move on our part. We sided with two guys to take on an entire village there. They would have killed others. I'm more worried about why you disappeared. I had to make a hard choice. They would have killed others. But how do you know which ones are bad? Because the Dredge are terrifying. Every time we have to fight them, I just want to run, but I don't want to kill a person. Please. Are you mad at me? I'm glad you don't want to. Alette smiles at this. Then her face sinks again. I guess I would do it if I really had to. But do we have to? I know what you mean. Yeah, I know. Dad? I think you're doing a good job. She hugs you. You spend the rest of your time together, sewing new verses into the banner. For better or worse, the story of Skoger is your burden now. Oh, the feels. The feels. Man. We got 27 renown. I feel like we need to go to training next. We'll talk with you in a moment, but I've had... those conversations have been really tough to go through, so I think we need to go to training. And for those that don't know, when you're training, it's basically practice. So if anybody falls in training, they're not actually injured. They're just like mock injured, I guess you could say. And so, you know, this guy is injured, so he has -2 strength. And then, like, tomorrow he'll only have -1 strength. And when he's fully recovered, he'll be back to normal. Ivor does have a promotion, actually. So I think if we promote Ivor, we don't actually need to fight. But we already started this, so I'm going to go ahead and do some training here. Oh man, all over the place here with our spawn. I've found that like grouping people up seems to work better generally. So here's what we're gonna do. Have you there. Okay. Shields in the front, archers in the back. I actually want you right there by that guy. And then... let's actually put Ivor over here. I think he can take... we'll put him here. Just so he's defensible. And then we'll put this guy here. There we go. Okay, right off the bat we can attack this person. Let's go ahead and just wreck their armor. Can only do one to everybody. And you know what? We'll come up front. What does this do? Will you fail a series of strikes, each randomly attacks strength or armor. Yeah, I've seen people do that, so I think we're gonna go ahead and do that. There we go. Took out quite a bit of his stuff there. The Eagles. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and one-shot this person. There we go. Rook's up for another promotion already. Dang. He is getting all the kills. We need to try to stop Rook from getting all the kills. He's stealing all the XP from the party. Okay, we can either spend movement to go attack these two, but I think they're pretty much covered. I mean, there's like 4 other people here to take down those 2. So I think we should go and help Ivor take on this guy. There we go. Almost getting them down there. He's using that same attack against us now. Okay, let's have you move a bit away from the combat here. Attack this guy's shields. Okay. Do we have enough? Yes, we do. There we go. New guy got a kill. Okay. 3. I think we should be able to take out him, but we really don't want Ivor getting any more kills either. He has the most, so we'll take out his shields. And Ivor is great at taking shields, taking down armor. Oh man, he fell. We'll move in right there. Then try 90% chance. Got him. There we go. Protect your strong by sacrificing the weak. Tough decisions need to be made. What are you talking about, dude? Okay, we can injure that guy. Let's go ahead and injure this guy so that somebody else can get the kill on him. Okay, he's just gonna shield up there, which is gonna make him be like impossible to kill basically. But we might be able to. There we go. He did resist, but not enough. Okay. See, I don't want to back away too far from combat, but we'll move over here. I feel like we need to just focus on this tough guy. The archer's fine. We don't need to worry about the archer. Yeah, that's the end of her for now. Use your abilities in unison. The sum. Yeah, we need to be focused more on using abilities. That is for sure. We might. We don't need to use all 6, but I think we do need to use 1. Just to be safe. I mean, there's really no negative to us using all of them, I don't think. So it doesn't really matter. Let's have you finish her off. There we go, he's up from a promotion now. Awesome. Last one standing, so now it's time to pillage the village here. Okay. We can do 3. 5. Okay, we want you to move to the back so that guy can come on the side and if he needs to finish things off, but it won't matter because that's the end. There we go, he gets a promotion too. Awesome. Both new guys are getting promoted. Let's go to the Hall of Heroes real quick. And let's promote both the new people here. Okay, I don't know how you upgrade the rank here. I think you have to be like a certain level before you can promote it, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. I think what we want to do is take that up to 6, take that up to 3, so that you can do like extra attacks there. There we go. Okay, let's go to Mogan. And you're basically set the same way, but you have more strength. So I feel like we need... give you another shield and another strength. You'll be the tank brother, and the other brother will be the get things done guy. We have 17 renown still. They're both at rank 3. I feel like we don't want to go to rank 4 yet. I feel like we want to make sure everybody gets upgraded kind of evenly. Because I know from seeing like playthroughs and stuff that some people can like die or go away, and I don't want to like majorly upgrade somebody and then they're like gone, because that would kill our party. So I'm trying to keep things a little bit more balanced here. Plus I think it costs more to, like, how much does it cost to promote to... Yeah, it costs 15, so that would take us down to 2 renown, which I don't want to do. Let's go ahead and exit out of here. Let's see. There's no market because this is just at our camp. Let's talk to her. How are you doing, Odd? I'm alright. Not at first. Sometimes when a loyal one dies, people say it doesn't sink in for a while. It sunk in for me, right away. People tell me I'm a strong woman. It's funny. My father named me Oddleaf before I was even born. He wanted a boy so bad. Strong woman. What does that even mean? I never cared for that expression. Let's see. I feel like these two are gonna make her mad, which I don't want to do. Means you're gonna be okay. It's not being strong, that's just being... If I feel nothing about my husband's dying, people think I'm strong. If I cry because my insides feel like they're on fire, I'm weak. Why does that feel so backwards? I'm sorry, Rook. It's been hard. You're not sure what to say. In the many years you've known the chieftain's wife, this is probably the most you've ever talked. You asked me to come find you. Yes, it's about the banner. I thought about it a long time. Again, I think he asked me to give it to you. You'd know if something happened. Why me? He's always depended on you, Rook. It should be mine. I could carry it, but I thought about why he named you. I get it. They won't follow a woman. Families would leave. Our banner would be divided. I think they would follow you. Come on, Rook. This isn't the time for pretend. It's not just about our small town. What happened the first time we needed something from What happens the first time we need something from another clan? How will that go? And the first time someone thinks they can take advantage of us? I think this is what has to happen. I'll do my best just sounds too cocky. I rely on you sounds like I'm just being really weak. Oh, I have no idea what that means. So I think what I have to do is maybe what that means to be a strong woman, but I don't think that that's what that means either. But we're going with this one. She looks sideways, eventually giving a timid smile. I'm not sure if that's the dumbest thing I've heard or the sweetest. Listen, I know I dragged this out. The truth is, my husband and I could never have a child. I don't want our banner to end here. I'll be safe with you and Alette. I know you're going to take care of her. She puts her hand on your shoulder as she heads back to the camp. Okay, I feel like she's being a little forward here and just trying too hard. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Morale improved. Maybe I'm reading into things too much. I don't know. +5 renown. There we go. With that 5 renown... Nah, we're still gonna wait till before we level up anybody. Combat's been okay so far, so I don't think we need to upgrade anybody too quickly here. At a small split in the trail, a few fighters stop to speak with you, each carrying a single pack. We recognize this place, one man says. Spent several years here with some kin. If they're still around, we have to warn them of what's coming. With luck, we'll find you again in less than a week. What's going on? Spent several years here with some kin. If they're still around, we have to warn them about what's coming. Okay. Remind everyone that they're free to do as they please. Wish the fighters well. You nod your understanding. Kin is kin, you say. Do what you must do to protect them. The man claps you on the shoulder, and the fighters depart. +5 renown, -8 fighters. 6 supplies. Complaints of Raph's excessive drinking have resurfaced. This time the man stumbled over some tent ropes, pulled the snag canvas through a campfire, nearly setting a supply wagon aflame. Clansman, you know you're drunk when you almost set things on fire. That's when you know. Clansman put out the fire on both the wagon and Raph's leg before leading him to you. When Vikings are complaining about you being drunk, you know you're drunk. That's what's going on. Marco, welcome to chat. Nice to have you here. Punish him physically. Ban him from camp near others in the future. This man drinks nothing but water from now on. Ban him from camping near others in the future. You'll rest and drink away from everyone until you learn to control yourself, you tell the man. The caravan approves of your decision until Raph disappears one evening. When you finally find him, it's a corpse at the bottom of a steep ravine. He must have stumbled into it. He was a nuisance, but nobody wanted to see it end like this. We chose the wrong decision there. -1 clansman, morale declined. We still got good morale though. Somebody died, but nobody cares. It was the drunk. It's fine. Okay, we're almost to Frostvellir.
Once a strong, thriving city, the walls of Frostvellir now just keep the howling winds at bay. With luck, they'll hold out against Dredge as well.
Okay. Love the banner there. That's awesome. It's quite the town. You jostle through a fallow crowds. Yeah, that's what it says. You jostle through fallow crowds of sunken faces who appear as though they've been freezing in front of Frostvellir for days. The gates are closed. You come to stop at the bottom of the hill. This is not looking good. Why are there so many people in the fields? We can't stay outside in the open like this. Oddly finds you among the many refugees, apparently porting right into your screen. Rook, I just talked to some of the women here. Nobody is being let in to the city. Yeah, I think we figured that out. Why? It's overrun with Varl from Blotzbalaker. It's overrun from Varl from Blotzbalaker, Greyhorn. People from Bitra. People from Bitra. All the nearby villages. The Dredge are everywhere. These Viking names, I tell ya. And the chieftain of the Frostveller has locked himself in his great hall. That's when they close the gates. When the Dredge come, these hills will turn red. We have to get in there. We're getting in the walls somehow. I want to know more about what's going on in there. Let's lay low for now and see what happens. Where else can we go? I don't know what to do. We're getting in those walls somehow. I can't get that gate open. Or I can get that gate open. He's optimistic. Good. Let's see if there's another way before we start breaking down gates. I wasn't going to break it. Just push it really hard. Oh, that's funny. Kevin says, break down the gate, oddly, if you're a strong woman. Oh, man. I think either could probably... You know, any of them could break down the gate, I feel like. I think if we all tried to break down the gate as a group, we'd get there. Maybe. Apparently there's an outside market, though, so that's great. Let's buy more supplies, just because, you know, we're outside the city. Probably need them. I feel like that's probably too many. Let's just do that. I feel like if we buy a little bit of supplies at every place, we'll be fine. Let's go to Hall of Heroes and upgrade somebody. Since Rook's the leader, let's go ahead and promote him. So our strength's maxed out, we can't get any more. I think you can see that. Yep. So we can't get any more, there's no plus here. So that leaves doing more damage to shields or getting like extra use out of those. I feel like with our strength, doing this makes the most sense. Jonathan says, yeah, it's not like gates are supposed to keep people out. You know, maybe it's unlocked. Maybe all of the refugees that are out here just have not yet, you know, tried opening the gate. They've knocked. They've, like, tried, like, please let us enter. And the guys on the inside are laughing because they're like, it's an open gate, guys. Come on. Okay, so that's very unlikely. But, it's possible. Okay. I have no idea how high my voice just got there. I have no idea how my voice got so high there. But it did. Oh my. Okay. Let's see. We could wait. I feel like we need to inspect this gate. Let's see what... You approach the gate, where hundreds of people have gathered, in the trodden, bloody space in front of the doors. Several pincushion bodies lie unclaimed, as though they simply belonged there. Archers up on the walls make it clear that nobody will be getting in. Men and women below intermittently call for mercy and reason. When they're not flinging stones and curses. Okay, so they're asking for mercy except for being horrible people. Let's see. Ira, did you really expect to push these gates open? Find out more from the crowd. Shout at the guards on the wall. Leave the gates and try something else. Shout at the guards on the wall. We're from Saga! Open the gates! You shout to the archers, not expecting much. You get as much response as you expected. Archers up on the walls make it clear that nobody will be getting in. Men and women below intermittently call for mercy and reason. They're not flinging stones and curses. Okay, same dialogue there. So that didn't work. I feel like we need to find out more from the crowd. I feel like that's a wise thing to do. You spend an hour talking to different people who all have the same story. A couple days ago, the chieftain shut himself in, closed the gates, and refused any more refugees. They've got huge stones of supplies in there too, adds one man. They're just hoarding them. I feel like that might be a myth, but maybe not. Ego pulls you aside. I was following the outside of these walls, he says, and there's a water passage we could squeeze through, I think. Not the whole caravan, but a handful of us could get in. Not the whole caravan, but if a handful of us get in, we might open the gates from the inside. You know what? We'll check out the water passage and see how that works. I'm not fitting through there, says Ivor when you arrive at the narrow ducts. Go without me. It looks like it'll get you on top of the walls, and then down the gate, where you can open it. Wait for us at the gate, Ivor. We'll be quick. When Ego said water, you should have guessed runoff. Still, you managed to squeeze your way through tight stonework and force your way past an iron gate. You take stairs to the top of the walls as you approach the gates. Armed men take notice. They don't ask questions. Okay. Oh, we got Alette still. So see, we didn't even need Ivor. It's fine. Okay. Let's look around here first. So we're on the wall, supposedly. They're on a higher wall back there. I don't see the party anywhere. That's fine. We're not even gonna... We'll let that guy come to us. We're not even gonna worry about him. So, that means... we want to set up like a wall... up here. You... That seems as good as any thing we could be doing. Okay, this is the weaker guy. We're gonna go after him first. There we go. Now she can do 5 and 7, or he, Rook, can do, I don't know why I said she. Rook can get it done. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we'll go after this guy next. We can actually do more by attacking his strength there, so we're going to do that. I keep trying to say morale, I'm so used to Lotro terminology, but I stopped myself that time from doing it. Okay. We really only need you to move up to there for now. Attack this guy. go ahead and finish him off. There we go. Got 3 more remaining here. Ah, but he fell. I feel like we definitely want to focus on these 2 first. Particularly this one. Doesn't she have 2? Yeah, she's got 2. The active unit is at full willpower. What? Oh, that's the raider. Okay. She has 8 out of 6, but can only use 1. That's right, because we upgraded her wrong last time. That's what happened. Okay. I didn't want to do this. Oh, man. You know what? No. Rook is not going to kill another person. Not yet. We're going to attack somebody else. So you can do quite a bit against this guy, actually. Let's do that. Yeah, let's really incapacitate this guy so he doesn't do much damage against anybody. There we go. Now we got 2 at 2. And that guy that's still as well. So we should be able to finish it off in the next 2 attacks by taking out both these. Let's go ahead and have you take out him. Everybody has died right here. I just noticed that. Okay. Yeah, you go ahead and finish that off so we can enter pillage mode. There we go. Ah, he fell too. Okay, let's start out by attacking that. Well, you can do 3. There we go. Take down the armor a little bit more here. Rook's kind of overpowered right now, being upgraded that whole way. Okay, have you finish him off. There you go, you got to rank 2 now. Or will be able to be when we promote. So we only had 2 people fall there, that's not too bad. Mogan and Hogan both got injured. You know, I think one got promotion, then Eggle and Hogan got there. Cool. 7 renown that time. No idea how renown's calculated. What in the depths are you doing? Letting ourselves in. I see that. I'm not very impressed. But all those people you just let in here, dead. All those women and children with you, dead. And thanks for killing the only ones holding this place together, Skull. What are you talking about? The man orders his guards to get the doors closed again before more refugees notice. If I knew there were fighters in Varl outside, I would have brought you in. I'm Ekil. I'm in charge here. You heard about the chieftain? We heard he's hiding out in the Great Hall. Oh, really? Think you mean hiding out in a grave? He's eating worms, if that wasn't clear. What happened here? Soon as they heard Dredge were coming, anyone who couldn't swing at an axe got one to the head. That's the short story, anyway. At least 3 clans in here worrying over turf and food. And worse, are the god-forsaken Varl. Ivor shrugs with exaggeration, as if simply stating the obvious. We're in more danger here than out there. Look, I was in charge here before things went to crap. You've got some people who can fight. You've got your own Varl. That counts for something. I can keep your flock safe in the Great Hall. You fight for me, and to take back Frostvaler. You look kinda crazy, dude. Not gonna lie. You look pretty ridiculous right now. I don't take sides. Too hard to tell when the good guys have become the bad. Fine. Cut these sheep loose and watch your own. What do I care? All I want to do right now is get out of the streets. Think carefully about what you want. I feel like we don't know what's going on. We have no idea who this guy is. I think we'll fend for ourselves, because you seem crazy for some reason. You can feel Ekil sizing you up on the spot, his hand hovering near his axe. He snorts through his nose, changing his mind. Well, he seems extra trustworthy. Good luck, then. Hope we don't meet again, fighting for the same scraps. With the gates closed, Ekil and his men disappear down the dark alleys. Hope we know what we're doing. Making it as we go, Ivor. Chapter 3, Little Did They Sleep. Okay. Oh, they're pulling it away from us. It's the end of that. Okay. They have not made it very far. Hakon, we're back. I was able to get about as many warriors from Strand as you wanted. And more weapons, extra supplies too. Plus 100 Varl, plus 100 fighters, plus 200 supplies. You perk up, just now realizing Moger has been talking to you. Since Wagner died, everyone has been looking to you to make the decisions. It's exhausting. I think that's what happened at the very end. Yeah, Wagner's dead. That's what was said at the end of that first part, so he is done. And for those that don't know, this is like there's like a tax collector for like the royal king of the Varl, the giant people. And basically it's just a party of Varl and some humans that are making their way through, like really important people basically. And they're escorting the Prince of Men. Bunch of random facts there. Hakon? Sorry, just got tired. Go on. I heard you. I heard you. I was saying the Varls we sent to Strand have returned. The governor gave us most of what we wanted. Good enough. Much resistance from the governor? Some. I don't think he was happy about us buying his fighters using his own money. I love this game. He also insisted we take on a lackey of his own to watch over his property. A man named Eric. Eric? I met him. He seemed competent enough. Regardless, the governor will have to get over it, unless he wants Dredge crawling through his streets. We put down every slag that has wandered through here while you were gone. Enough flapping of mouths, then. You're sure that wound has healed, Luden? I agree. Enough has already gone wrong. If something happened to the prince on our mission of peace, the alliance would rot. Or worse. Right. Return to Strand, go home. Ludin makes his own decisions. Wagnir's dead, there's no reason to stay. Wagnir's dead, there's no reason to stay. What do you expect me to do? Go back to my father and tell him one Varl died, so the alliance is over? He has a point. As Wagnir's kinder... He has a point. As Wagnir's kinder, you have the same responsibilities, Hakon. Oh gosh, we're trusting Hakon to be responsible? This is not going to work out well. We would only be made to do this again later, and I will not suffer it all a second time. Either take us through the wandering road, or do your job and slaughter some dredge. Ludin turns abruptly with a scowl. He stamps back to his ring of tents and followers on Twitch. Alright. Wandering road's not an option with this many. I wish I could crush that boy's skull with one hand. If Ludin won't be Cool. If Ludin won't be deterred, you'll have to deal with it. Don't let Ludin get to you. Let's go. I'm sick of looking at this dump. I don't know why they're showing different people here, but... What do I tell these warriors, Hakon? Let's see. Tell them to be cautious, no more losses. Tell them we cover the mountainside and dredge bodies. Tell them we don't stop until Skilid is retaken. You know what? This one. Good. Give the word and we'll set off. Cover the mountainside and dredge. Okay. That is fully zoomed out. I guess it's just these two houses. This is a tiny little place. Let's go to the Hall of Heroes first. Okay, we got Eric with us now. They're both rank 2. We could take them to rank 3. We don't have the most renown. You know what? Hakon's the leader here. We'll upgrade him. Let's see here. He's great at attacking people with strength, I feel like. He has up to 18 strength, so I think we need to focus on that. Do we dare go to... Yeah, let's go to 17. That's enough upgrading for now. Let's see real quick. One little thing. Awesome, awesome. Okay. And if at any point any of you want me to make a certain decision, quickly type in chat. Hopefully you'll be able to beat out the delay there. But I am open to suggestion, especially on like difficult decisions. Okay, let's talk to you first. I'd ask how you're dealing with Wagnir's death, but I already know the answer. Do you? Steady old Moger, which is good. I know most of these Varl. But they're not under my command. They came to follow Wagner. Tell you the truth, I wouldn't want to be in your position either. What do you ask? Anything you can tell me about the caravan? Haven't you ever wanted to be in command? You think we're walking to a death trap? I think we're walking to a death trap, I think. This many Varl? No, we should be alright. Things could get rough, though. I don't like being the one to send Varl to their deaths. I like worrying about myself, and that's the extent of it. Who would have expected Wagner to drop like that to a couple of slag? I'm still wondering what happened. He had hundreds of dead slag to his name. I don't get it. Just happens sometimes. No big moment. I'm sure it surprised him even more than us. Although I have to wonder... Nah, never mind. Anyway, I'll worry about the warriors. You worry about not doing something stupid. That's asking a lot. What were you holding back about Wagner? I feel like Hakon would not say this. I feel like he doesn't care, but maybe he does. He's trying to be leader now. What were you holding back? I'd rather not say, Hakon. Why not? It's the kind of thing that gets stuck in your head, and you need a clear one. It's better if you let me worry about it. If you say so, keep it to yourself. If there's a reason to bring it up again, I will. Yeah, let's learn about the caravan. Throw together this many Varl, half of them want to hit each other. The rest want to be left alone. Jonathan says, I just realized this, but they have horns coming straight from their foreheads. Yeah, that's Varl. With their horns coming right out of their foreheads. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Anyone I should keep an eye on? There's a couple of clan leaders trying to show off for each other. Not a big deal. I've got it under control. The fighters we just got from Strand aren't bad, but they're unruly. Give it a few days. And there are a few moaning about fighting for you instead of Wagner. Those are the ones to worry about. What about Ludin's men? They don't want to hear anything from me. I know that. Any problems? Could be. Ludin's pet Varl is named Bercy. I'm not sure where he comes from, or what his deal is. Bastard knows how to fight, but there's something I don't like about him. His girl in red is scary too. Yrsa. She's probably the best fighter in Ludin's got, to be honest. I've overheard some of the Varl call her the Witch. Why? The flaming arrows, I think. It's a good trick, but the fire upsets our Varl more than the dredge. Still doesn't make much sense. Witch? They're not scholars, Hakon. I think they're mostly just afraid of her. That makes more sense. Don't let her find out. Let's get back to it. Haven't you ever wanted to be in command? No, I'm not gonna ask that. Let's get back to it. Let me know if you need anything else. I will. Okay. See, that's just the map area. Okay. There is nothing else here. Let's talk with our scholar here. You knew him well, didn't you? Wagner? No, I don't know. I remember him. Anyways, rushing around with some important business. But I never knew him. Oh, always rushing around with some important business, but I never knew him. Never got a chance to talk much. Longer than I did, in any case. I suppose so. When he spoke, Vile listened. I knew that. I could use help there. The Scrivener leans back, considering the sentiment. I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the right Varl. Moger's got some skill there. Most I can do is hold a quill. Well, luckily we've already talked to Moger. Let's see, what are you always putting down in that journal? I've heard you were a terror in your day. What do you suspect happened to the sun? Get some rest. Always more marching to do. I heard you were a terror in your day. Do you know how old I am? No, I don't, but I'm sure you're very old. Dare I ask? I'm competing, you know. Nobody knows how old we Vile can get, naturally. There's one by the name of Snorri. He's got a few years on me. Just hunkers in Grofheim collecting rhyme. Bastard might actually beat me. Another one named Krumor is close, I think, but the added son still welcomes a fight. He'll probably be off before I am, although... The Scrivener gestures around him, as if to remind you of the current situation. You chuckle. Anyway, point is, what difference does it make? I'm just a delivery babe. How do you say that word? Baron? It's not Baron, because that's not how it's spelled. Let's look this up on Google Voice. B-A-I-R-N. A child.
Baron.
Baron. Okay. I'm just a delivery boy for Jognir now. Okay. Can't remember half of what I've done. Hence the journal. Hence, don't get fancy on my behalf, Hakon. Okay, I won't. I don't care what he's put in his journal, because it's probably just what's been going on. I already know that, basically. What do you suppose happened to the sun? He might know something. We'll ask him that. He doesn't know. Okay. Are you worried? Some of the Varl in the caravan think the world's coming to an end. Others think it's the best thing that could happen. No more black months. I'll take it. If it's the end, I'm ready. What about the rest of us? To the depths with you. Alright, get some rest. Always more marching to do. I've hoofed more hills than a horseman with a grudge. Don't worry about me. A horse born with a grudge. Okay. We've definitely done everything we can do here, I think. Let's leave. So that was a productive journey. That was productive. Our morale is great. We got a really good-sized force here. Look at that, says Moger. In the hills, more dredge. No more than a dozen, though. We could just as easily pass by as rush up there and slaughter them. Ludin overhears. That's a dozen dredge heading towards Strand, he says. You ask him when he started to care about Strand. I don't, he replies. I thought you did. We are the royal, like, guard here. We'll deal with it ourselves. We got more supplies, we got plenty of stuff. I think we're good. The caravan stops and waits while you lead a small detachment up the hillside to take care of the dredge. Quickly. You tell Ludin to stay by the caravan. He folds his arms and mutters something about being treated like a child. I feel like this might end badly. Do we want to promote him first? We'll get more renown from this, so let's go ahead and promote him as well. Maxed out strength. And there we go, he can now use some of his built up stuff there. Cool. Okay, we only have 1 renown left. Hopefully we'll earn some more through battle. So there's 12 dredge supposedly, so I'm expecting 12. Okay, looks like we're not going to fight all 12. Okay, so Hakon's first. So he's set up to go. Our shield's got the brunt of everything. Let's actually move everybody down 1. So that shield guy will definitely have the main brunt of it. Man, we can basically one-shot this guy. There we go, done with him. I feel like we can move there. There we go, took out most of his shields. We can come alongside and just one-shot this guy, so let's do that. Promotion for him again, dang. Stack that guy. Goodbye, Dredge. He's basically done. Still got 3 that we're worried about here. Let's just keep working this guy down. You know what, let's let Mogre get a kill here. Love that music. There we go. These are basically the same. There we go. I feel like Hakon and this other guy have had enough kills. So you know what? We won't attack against the strength, but we will attack against... there you go. He's down to 0, so he should be able to be taken out by either of these guys. We can't finish that guy off, but we can weaken him enough to where the other guy will be able to take him out. Eric will be able to take him. Okay, I really need to learn everybody's name so that I can announce this better. Cool. Okay, you finish him off. There we go, he's got a promotion now. He fell though. Okay, let's just have Hakon finish him off then. There we go. And these Varl are kind of overpowered, these two. Okay, Gunnolf's got a promotion. Eric's got a promotion. But Mogre did get injured. Hopefully not too seriously. 8 renown. Cool. Yeah, let's just keep going on here. Hakon? You can hear Ludin's hard-booted trot as you set up camp the first day. And brace yourself. Again, it skipped one. I'm only clicking once, I promise you. We can try doing something. It seems clear to me you plan to kill a lot of dredge along the way. Am I right? You're not wrong. In fact, I plan to go out of my way to kill them. Yeah. I shouldn't be surprised, but... Don't assume only the Varl can fight. Do you understand me? That is my banner we fly to Grafheim. The banner of Arbereng. I insist on joining in battle. Almost gutted in your first encounter and ready for more. Whatever you like, Prince. And, I expected more resistance. From Wagner, maybe. They tell me you were his kinder. That's why you're in charge now. Some sort of next of kin, vile thing. Don't you take on his responsibilities? That doesn't mean I care what happens to you. In my own way. Why the tough act kid? Huh. That doesn't mean I care. Would be a very hack-on thing to say. That doesn't mean I care what happens to you. You'd better start. We'll both be kings someday. That's the last thing I need to think about right now. Ludin looks at you. Ludin looks at you as though you just punched yourself in the face. He heads back to his tent before saying whatever was on his mind. So he clearly thinks that he wants to be king, regardless. On exertion. You've gotten some characters with high exertion. Don't overlook that important stat. Exertion lets you add more willpower to your actions. Want to add more than 1 star to your attack? Upgrading to 3 exertion lets you add 3 damage on every attack, or move 3 spaces further than usual, if you've gotten the willpower for it. Remember, each stat is equally important in combat. Choose wisely. Okay, tip. Huh. Do we talk to the crazy lady? Crazy fire arrow lady? Or do we talk to whoever this is? I think these are the 2 guys that are in, like, command. Or that they were referencing earlier. The 2 people. Okay, we got 9 renown. That's not really enough to do anything with. There's 65 days of supplies. So we're good on supply. Can we even sell supplies? There's no marketplace here, so I don't know. I wonder if we can sell supplies for renown or something. I doubt it. Let's talk to her. You're so right. You're so right. She watches you approach with her head tilted back and points a thumb towards Ludin's tent. No. Here for you. Oh? Can we talk? Yrsa shakes her head no, a smile on her lips, eyelids low. She looks devious. She looks devious. Why not? I don't. In those two curiously contradictory words, you get 2 impressions. She has a beautiful obsidian voice, and that... I like the idea of Hakon thinking she has a beautiful voice. And this might be a complete waste of time. It's about the flaming arrows. It's about the flaming arrows. She raises an eyebrow. Varl and fire don't get along. All you get is a shrug. If you're going to use them. She pulls an arrow. There's a flick of the wrist you don't quite catch. Suddenly a bird combusts in the tree behind you and falls to the ground, smoldering. Half the camp has turned to watch. Don't tell me not to. Dang! She sounds OP. I feel like we could say other stuff, but I think this has been fun. She crosses her arms, a hand on her chin, and cocks her head to one side. Until next time, Ursa. Hakon, you stop and look over your shoulder. I am a witch, so be careful. Okay, it skipped again. I promise you I'm only clicking once. I don't know what is going on. Maybe I need to move to use keyboard, because I think you can use keyboard for commands like that. So it doesn't miss out. It's almost like it thinks the mouse is still clicked when it's not. I don't know. You have a moment. As you approach, Percy lowers the book he was reading. He doesn't strike you as the book reading type. Let's see, I think we can enter? Yeah. You're Percy. You're Hakon. We've gotten that out of the way, haven't we? I had some questions. Say what you want to say. What are the Varl doing working for Ludin? Where'd you learn to fight? Can I trust you? I won't keep you any longer. What's a Varl working for Ludin? What's a Varl working for another Varl? What difference does it make? It looks like you're in charge right now, so do me a favor and don't get Ludin killed. He's important to you? No, but that's one way to put it. Can I trust you? What a loaded question. Depends what you mean. Whose back will you have if things go wrong? Assume I'm looking out for myself and you'll figure it out. Does Ludin understand that? Ludin doesn't even understand that half his army is here just to protect him from the people he talks to. You laugh at the unexpected gouge. Percy grins, pleased with himself. Bungorfians, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. I won't keep you any longer. I think Hakon would be interested in where he learns to fight. We'll ask that. Same way as you, by fighting. You know what I mean. I robbed well-protected merchants for at least one man's lifetime. Is that what you mean? Yeah. Not anymore? I've had a lot of jobs. I won't keep you any longer. See you on the battlefield, O leader of Varl. You could join us. I'm where I want to be. Don't forget what I said about keeping Ludin alive. Got it? As you step away, you can't help but wonder if there was a bit of threat behind that gravely request. Bongorfian says, almost done with the stream. No. I will be going for like another half hour maybe. I don't know. I'll end when we get to a good stopping point. I've only been going for about an hour and a half, I think. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I can keep going for a while. Okay. Well, that happened. Let's see. Let's see if we have a hero that we can partially upgrade. Let's upgrade Eric. By partially upgrade, I meant upgrade to the first tier. Okay. Well, he seems to be good at this, so let's do that. There we go. That was easy. Okay. We have great morale, so I don't think we need to rest. Let's just continue on. It's 8 supplies, morale declined, but we're still great. You overhear a conversation while marching alongside the warriors. I'm happy to stomp some slags as much as the next Varl, but I didn't join up to take orders from Hakon, says one. Apparently he doesn't realize you're within earshot. Not willing to die for him either. Make your presence known, but walk on. Challenge the Varl to fight, threaten them loudly, blindside them. Von Gorfian says, I didn't know you played this game. Yeah, I actually have done 3 Banner Saga episodes. It's been very sporadic because of all the Mordor news, and then Mordor actually releasing and me wanting to cover it. But yeah, this is the 4th time I've been playing this game. This is my first time streaming this game, though, so that is kind of the different thing for tonight, is that we're trying out streaming this game. And so far, I'm really enjoying it. It's so much easier than editing for hours and hours on end. Because this game takes longer to edit than any other game that I cover, and so I think that this is what I'll be doing moving forward. Lotro, I can edit very quickly. I've gotten it down to a science to where I can just do it pretty quick, but this game, and even Transport Fever, I think I might move to streaming. Okay, so do we make our presence known, challenge the Varl to a fight? I feel like the proper Varl thing to do would be challenge them to a fight. Challenge the Varl to a fight. Who will you take orders from? You ask loudly. Wagnir's dead. We can decide right now. You raise your fists. He does the same reluctantly. His best shot's not bad, but you've had a lot worse. You grab him by the horns, swinging his entire massive frame through the air and plant him into the ground. What's his name? You ask his companions. Gris. Take care of Gris, you reply. You hear them laughing at his misfortune as you wander off. So embarrassing him is probably not the best policy, but at least we won the fight. Plus 5 renown. There we go. A small gathering of tents come into view. Group of merchants from the look of it. You ask what they're doing here. We were camped out at the Godstone ahead, one tells you, leaving an offering for Dingler, as one does. His expression turns. Dredge start to appearing out of nowhere. Some of us stayed. Thought the Godstone be safe, but dang it if I know why. We'd been dodging them since we left. Assure them the way to Strand is clear. Ask them if they have anything to trade. We're gonna ask if they have anything to trade. Not much, he replies. Anything of value we left at the Godstone. I've never seen this many Varl in one place before. You're off to deal with those dredge? You nod. We could part with some of the supplies if you need them. We'll take them. How much? I'll give them freely. Clearing the rod is more than we could ask. I have one request, though. My wife's brother stayed at the Godstone. You'll know him by a necklace with many gold rings. If you'll see him, say we're safely in Strand. You agree, and the merchants continue onward. Plus 35 supplies. Minus 8 supplies. Morale declined. Okay, we went from great to good. Morale. The caravan slows unexpectedly. Word travels down the line, and then Moger, who tells you. Dredge know we're coming. Probably saw us back at Verdfell. And did their usual lurking. Could have been bad if we'd plodded into them, but we saw them first. Dredge watch you, waiting to see what you do. When's the last time... Dredge watch you, waiting to see what you do. When's the last time you commanded a few hundred Hakon? I'm sorry, I'm gonna read this again. When's the last time you commanded a few hundred Hakon? Asked Moger. Don't overthink it. The warriors can take care of themselves. War. When you come across more enemies than your party can handle, you'll engage in war. Give your army orders to fit the situation, but be prepared to get your own hands dirty too. By making battle easier for yourself, you'll end up with higher casualties, or you'll take care of the burden on yourself with harder battle. But save more lives. If you're ever desperately outnumbered, it may be best to run, avoiding battle completely. Dredge line the battlefield, weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. You take a quick head count. There must be at least 505 of them. I don't know why they don't just say at least 500. Like, oh, there's 505 of them at least, for sure. You have 180 fighters, so you have more than them. Especially considering Varl, because they can totally own those guys. Even from here, you can see nervous glances amidst the enemy ranks. This looks like a good chance to press your advantage. I feel like Hakon's first command would just be to charge. You consider your trusted allies and lead the... You consider taking your trusted allies and leading the charge, battering down the enemy. It will throw you into the thick of battle, where fighting is the most dangerous, but a strong charge can save lives. You know what, we're gonna rush into battle. You gather your allies and tell them to get ready to lead the attack. Here we go. First real battle here. Okay, we got different people. So let's see here. Moger is injured. I feel like we're gonna replace him with Bercy since he's injured. And have her go... Whoops. What? No. Have her go here. Okay, we need to redo this whole thing. I feel like Ludin's definitely on the weaker side. You know what, we'll save him for later. Here we go. First real... Whoa, that's a lot of them. Maybe we shouldn't have charged in here. Okay, Hakon's first. Let's view the stats here. So, mostly weaker guys over here with one strong. I feel like we need to make like a definite wall here. I don't know how strong that guy is, but let's put him over there. And have this guy. There. You be back here. You be back here. That's good enough. War! Okay. We've entered war, apparently. We can already do 7 to that guy. Or we can do 9 to that guy. I feel like moving over here would be better. Let's just take this guy out all in one swift stroke here. He's shocked by that. He's like, whoa! Did he take damage from being shocked? Yeah, he got shocked by that so much that he got damaged. That's awesome. We need to one-shot guys more often. Okay. I did not realize she was next. I should have looked at that beforehand. How far of range does she have? She can go up to there. Okay, yeah, we definitely want her to fire some. Slag and burn. Slug and burn, trap an area laying down coals, which do not... Okay, so apparently... No, we don't want to do that. We want fire on this guy. There we go. He took damage too because they're in a shield wall there. She's done. He's got Tempest. We should have moved him differently. Oh well. You can do way more of that. There we go. Okay. That guy's down to 7 and 14. I feel like we can just keep working this guy down. But taking down the mobs would be better. Let's work this guy down actually. There we go. Make him easy to hit. Hopefully, what's his name? Gunoff will be able to take him. I feel like the last thing we want to do is move the prince next to that guy. We want to move him that far into combat. Brandeth, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Do we want to move him that far out? Apparently he can attack diagonally. I think there was like a tooltip because he has a spear. Impale. Bleeds 1 strength per move on next turn. Let's just do normal damage here. We actually can do quite a bit. I'm impressed. 15, there we go. Big boss guy is dead. That was what I was most worried about. Okay, what is your skill? Sundering impact. Added strength and armor damage dealt to adjacent enemies. Alright, thanks Mongorfians for joining in. Appreciate it. Okay. Well, let's finish this guy off. Hakon's up for another promotion now. Oh, he has Tempest. What am I doing? Let's use that. There we go. How much does this guy have? Yeah, he can take out this guy. Cool. Eric can finish him off. Awesome. So far, only the crazy lady has gone. There we go. 4 shields there. Okay, because of the way the wall works, that's the only one we can move on. And we can take him out too. There we go. Now got a full horn, so we might as well use some of these on somebody. Okay. So we can probably take out either of these. Yeah. Let's move there. And... it'd make more sense to leave that guy. No, it wouldn't, because that would make everybody have to move back. We're gonna go ahead and take him out. Might as well. We got plenty of willpower. Okay, you finish him off. Surprised you didn't get a promotion. Let's see, you can use up to 3. There we go. Okay, you're just gonna waste a turn, basically. Just rest. You know what? We don't want Hakon to finish this guy off. Hakon's got enough XP. There we go. You take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy is being pushed back all the way down the line. You take this opportunity. You take this opportunity to pull back and leave combat immediately. On the other hand, chasing down more dredge would rally your fighters and save a few lives. You wouldn't have time to rest or change your party, but a chance to loot your enemies might even reveal items they took from previous victims. Hang on, you won't have time to rest or change your party, but a chance to loot your enemies might even reveal... Kill a few more as they flee. You attack any dredge still brave enough to face you. Okay, we got 3, 4, 5. 5 more. Dang. That might have been a mistake. Well, we can get to that guy. But do we want to? Let's go, I guess. What's rally do anyway? Gives willpower to allies within range. Don't really need that right now with the horn. Okay, you can do more actually. Let's go ahead and get this guy really going. Okay. Good for you, buddy. Yeah, Prince can't really do much. Do you want to move towards the big guy or smaller? Or down to this other one? Let's move everybody up. Oh, that hurt. We can easily just go and do 2 against him. Working his armor down slowly here. That shield is the main issue. Oh wow, he's attacking him, okay. Who do I have right now? Oh yeah, Eric's back there, I forgot about that. Okay. We need to move you first. Let's move you closer so that you're closer to combat here. You know what, since it's just 1 or 1 either way, I'm gonna do that. Definitely need to help out this over here because it's not looking good. He is really getting hurt. Oh, we should have added to it. Oh well. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, you got totally surrounded. That's our bad entirely. I don't think I can take a 70% chance right now. Yeah, you are kind of screwed right now, buddy. Part of me wants to just have him run over towards these others. I feel like that would be smarter. At least run to the back side of this guy. There we go. Do we want to just finish this guy off, or do we want to move? I feel like if we move over there, we don't do any damage. Let's take this guy out. Or we wouldn't be able to do any damage. We wouldn't be able to move fast enough is what I'm saying. Okay. Time to help you out, buddy. 50%, no way. He fell now too. This might have been a bad idea to stay. So if we had one more, we'd be able to move there, I think. No, because it's not as far. So we'd need 2, and we don't have 2. Which means you're just going to have to move. There we go. Got him down to 1. Probably should have done 7, but oh well. There we go, we got promotion. Good job, Eric. Okay. Just 3 more. Somehow he's still alive. 60%? No. 80%. Why does he have a higher percent? Because there's more armor there. Okay. We'll do that. He's still up, man. We need every bit we can get right now. It makes more sense to do armor there, actually. But he's done. No, he's still got 2. Man. Dude. This guy is awesome. Okay, keep going on the shield. He's so close to being done. Okay. There we go. There's 2 more. And he's angry at Hakon now. Okay, we can finish that guy off, and then it'll be Pillage the Village time. Cool. Last guy. He's gonna take down him, but then we'll be able to finish him off. Okay, Hakon could finish this guy off, but I'm not going to because he's got way too much XP. We're gonna leave that to Eric. There we go. Horse Lurker is what we gained. Okay. Dang, that's a ton. Win bonus, don't know, Clansman level, okay, didn't see all that. 22 renown from that battle. Wow. That was worth it. That is awesome. Continue. We're gonna make camp immediately. That was amazing. Okay. Let's go to the Hall of Heroes here. Everybody's injured. Definitely want to promote you. We could give him more willpower. I think he would benefit a lot more from extra strength and being able to take out more armor. See what this is. Shoes made from the hooves of horseborn have long been rumored to make one faster, if not cold-hearted. +1 movement, 10% dodge strength attacks. If not cold-hearted, well, that sounds like Hakon. Alright, Justin, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Okay. Let's see what Gunoff has. Let's see, he's already ranked 3. That would take him to rank 4. Should make him be above Hakon, which I don't want to do. Yeah, I don't think we need to promote Hakon just yet. Actually, real quick, because I do want to try to upgrade these two, because they're both low ranked. I think after that, we definitely want to rest a day. Let's go ahead and rest one day. Site supplies are all improved. People have healed somewhat. So she's fine. They just have 2 days left. We should be good to go ahead and travel now. Let's go to training. We're going to try to level up these level 1s. Along with Moger. Justin says, thanks. Any tips on surviving a dune with my trapping hunter? Find others to help you. That's my biggest tip. Find somebody else in the area that's going through it and just follow them if you can. That's my biggest tip to anybody in Mordor right now. Let's actually have you be at the back so that these low levels can get more hits in. Actually, if you do the first hit, that might help more. There we go. Got the 1s and 2s. Good. Let's go. Okay, I don't know why it zooms us in so much in battle when it starts. Let's see here. You don't need to be upgraded as much as this guy does. So actually, let's do that. You be there. Now over here, can we fit like everyone on this side? Well, this Eric we'd want in the back anyway because he doesn't need anything. And Eric, welcome to chat. Nice to have you here. Okay. We can just one-shot that guy. Justin says, I've never seen a difficulty some like that in game. It can get tedious. Mordor can be very tedious. It's very similar to previous areas, actually, in Lotro. He's got 12. Where do we want this guy to go? I don't really want him to get any more kills, so I don't want... We could have him take this guy's armor, but that won't do much. Let's just have him go up here. Do some damage. Hit them hard enough and their friends will hit. Yeah, I know. Okay. Let's see. D3 against shields there. Oh, difficulty spike like that in a game. Yeah, the spike of difficulty is huge. I agree. They should have eased us into the difficulty spike a lot more in the previous area. I think that was a clear mistake on their part. In my opinion, at least. know which one. Those attacks. Attack 2 adjacent enemies, so I don't think it matters which one we select. Just as long as we get... See, they were together, so they both got hit there. Twice. Alright, cool. It's one either way. You know what? We will move here. Wait, what is his special ability? Impale. He might not ever move. See, that's... I don't like Impale because he might never move. Oh, we could have taken out that guy because he would have been able to do 4. Oh well. That would have been perfect for XP. And yeah, it is interesting to compare the two Aduns between Lotro and Shadow Mortar for sure. Okay. Well, the only clear... I mean, we could move down there, but that's a lot of willpower to waste. Just take down on me. Okay, well... Dang, we can finish either of those, or we can go fight this guy. I feel like we still need to take down shields immensely here. Because my purpose is not to get hack on any XP here, so it really doesn't matter. But the problem is I don't want others to get... They don't get permanently hurt, which is nice, but I don't want them to even get temporarily hurt. Let's do 6 against that. Okay. That's the max there. Justin says, I guess my question is, does Mordor get less tedious? Yes. The main thing is, you need to get better gear. The only way to get better gear is to go through the first few quests. Once you get better gear, which is literally like triple the power of your current gear, you will be able to be going through it like nothing. If you're curious about the strength difference, check out my recent, my most recent episode that I released just today that showed my champion going through Mordor in one of the dungeons, and you know, I'm able to take down multiple enemies at once, whereas when I initially entered, I was having a hard time of fighting just one enemy. So check out my Mordor series if you're interested to see how the difficulty curve goes. But yes, it does get a lot easier. Okay, we can finally take out him. Promotion for him, awesome, perfect, just what we wanted. But what I really want to do is get these level 1s to not be level 1 anymore. Okay, Eric is rank 3, so we don't need him to kill that guy. So you can do 2, 2. Justin said, okay, I started with hero gear. It really doesn't matter what gear you started with, because the gear jump is so big in Mordor that the gear that, even if you had like the absolute best gear in the game, the new gear will still be like twice as good as what you currently have. So it doesn't really matter what gear you have in Mordor. Let's actually go against this fat guy. We got both of these down fairly well, I feel like. Basically incapacitating that guy. Okay, lots of options now. She's got 2, so she can take out this guy, which will help her get XP, which she desperately needs. She's the main one I'm trying to upgrade because she is very weak right now. As she does a lot of damage, but she does not have a lot of strength. Okay, this guy's about to go. Is there anything we can do before we leave? Not a whole lot of options here. Let's do this. Full willpower. Well, why can't I use the extra? Oh, there it is. It was just whatever. Done. I'm glad the game stops you from just giving endless willpower to people. This guy's gonna die anyway, so I think the smartest move is to move here so that we'll be in a more centralized location. Okay. We don't really need Eric to take out anyone. And you're done. I don't really want Hakon to take down anybody, but I feel like we need him to take down this guy. Okay, let's have her move back one, then finish him off. Yeah, she's got her promotion. So that's good. We got a level 1 up. We got Moger to get to 3 if he needs to. The only guy we didn't was that bodyguard. Since he's not really protecting Ludin. I don't know. Okay, well. I think Moger can actually take him out. Awesome. She's done now. Justin says, cool, thanks man for the advice. To be honest, I've been playing with a podcast on the background not get bored. Okay. I'm guessing you're saying through Mordor, not get bored. Yeah, I actually, when I play through really difficult areas in Lotro, or just are killing just a bunch of enemies or something like that, or especially doing deed grinding, I will turn on a podcast. They're great for getting you through some of the less interesting moments in Lotro. That way you can at least get to somebody. Okay. You know what? We'll do that. At first I couldn't see Eric there, so I thought we were just down to 2 for some reason. Luckily there are still 3 people here on our side against their 3. So let's see. Let's help you take down... So that now Eric will be able to finish him off, hopefully. Not sure why that guy didn't just finish things off there. There we go. Eric might have... We probably wanted to attack him instead and we would have got an extra point. Okay, we can do... You know what, we're in a spot right now. No, we'll just attack this guy. Because Moger is still up until Moger goes. Which he just did. We didn't need him to take down anybody else. Okay, 2 left. Then start 2. Finish him off. Time to pillage the village. We really don't need to do that because Hakon will be able to do it anymore, but we might as well use all our points There we go. Okay, let's go to the Hall of Heroes again. Definitely gonna promote you. She can only get up to 7 strength total. That is ridiculous. Let's definitely do that. And let's actually increase shooter strength. I don't know. I feel like you need strength as much as possible. Okay. Ogre is just rank 2. Let's promote him to rank 3. You know, you attack shields. You're good with that. We'll just keep you going on armor all the way. We definitely don't have enough to upgrade Hakon, not that we'd even want to anyway. So now we got 3 rank 3s, 2 rank 2s, and well actually 4 rank 3s because he's here as well. So 4 rank 3s, 2 rank 2s, and 1 rank 1. That's not bad at all. Very cool. We have a huge party. That makes it nice where we don't have to rest as long because we have so many. Great morale. I think we can leave, no problem. I think I will be ending the stream soon, but I don't want to end on just training, so let's keep going. Ogre comes to you sporting a dour expression. There are more warriors than usual claiming illness lately. I don't think they're faking it. I've seen them vomiting or stumbling around. Humans seem to be suffering from something too. Some kind of disease? I can't prove anything, but I think some of the rations may have been poisoned. Before you can respond, he continues. Don't spread paranoia, it may be nothing. I found nothing wrong with food and most of us aren't ill. What do you think? Huh. Keep some trust of Varl and watch. Keep asking around. Keep asking around. Ogre returns not long after. Nobody I trust has seen anything odd apart from the dredge, of course. You both agree to keep an eye out for now. This one says, I dig that this game was developed by local Austin boys. Yeah, it is by a Texas studio. Yep. And a very small studio, like 5 people made this game, and it's amazing. Ludin has been sending scouts ahead, quicker and more nimble than your Varl. One rushes back just as you cross the hilltop out of breath. Dredge! That direction! You overhear him tell Ludin. About a day away, they found a village. You ask what they're doing. Tearing the place apart, he says. Maybe 1,000 of them, or more. Looking for gods, what knows what. This will be a bigger fight than usual. Ludin is uncharacteristically silent, waiting to see what you say. Draw some of them forward and split them. That sounds good. You send a small group of shield bangers to get their attention. They do. Half a day later, many dredge are giving chase up the hill in their plodding sort of way. You get ready to lay waste. Dredge line the battlefield, weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. You take a quick head count. There must be at least 485 of them. Again, that's a very precise number for estimating things, but sure. You have 185 fighters and 466 for on your side, so yeah, we clearly outnumber them, so we should be able to be good. Alright, Ben, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Okay. Even from here, you can see nervous glances amidst the enemy ranks. This looks like a good chance to press your advantage. Justin says, weren't these guys formerly BioWare developers? I think some of them actually were. So yeah, it's a really good team of developers for sure. Okay. See, I feel like we don't want to charge for one simple reason, that we've taken a lot of damage recently. So I think we should form formations first. You start comparing the weakness and strengths, taking into account terrain, morale, and the look of your enemy. If you're careful, you should be able to keep your forces balanced. Give the order. You start rallying your forces and gather your allies preparing to enter the fray. Alright, lots of battle happening now. Okay, Gunoff is 2 days injured, but I think he's still more valuable than Luden, for example, who's also injured. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, let's reorder the whole thing now that that's the case. Now that we're not training people, I mean. Let's do that. Might as well put our best feet forward. Best feet forward, I guess you could say. Alright. Okay, well, this is a thing. Let's see, Hakon is there. He should be able to reach them at least. And then it's... he's gonna one-shot, probably, so... let's see, war! Love that graphic. Wow, we can only do 1 against that guy? What? How about him? 9. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this one out. Start battle off strong. Okay. 6 against him. There we go. Keep forgetting. There we go. Just go there. Try to draw their attention, hopefully. That's probably wasted because Gunoff is probably going to be able to do plenty of damage against him, but I should have attacked that guy, I think. Oh well. Luckily he's good at taking out armor. Okay, Ben says, this is the first time I have seen him. This is the first I have seen of this game. I like the art, but I don't really love the gameplay. First impressions, though. So, yeah, gameplay is very D&D-esque. It involves, you know, armor and strength, which is basically just like D&D's 2 stats. And you do, you know, damage to their armor first, and then you can do damage to their strength, kind of a thing. Very similar to D&D. You also have, you know, the limited movement range as RPG elements, so, you know, it's very similar to that. But it's still definitely its own game and its own mechanics. The story, the main reason I'm playing this game is because of the story and because of the art style. The gameplay, I think, is still pretty good, though. But I enjoy, you know, strategic type stuff, strategy games and the like, so... yeah, it's a really good game. Ben says, I do play D&D. Well, then you'd probably like this game. It's a very similar combat mechanic. Ben says, I've seen it on Steam. It's pretty good. Okay, let's see here. We can do 3 against him or just 1 against him, so I think we're definitely going to move over here. And Justin says they have a phone version if you're interested. Yep. that is really close to getting him down. I feel like we can do that and then have gun off move to go attack him. I think that's what we're gonna do. And these dredge guys are basically like this world's version of orcs. They're like huge stone giants, and it's really cool. They've done a great job with the lore and just world building. He is, I believe, calling more people. I think that's what that does, it seems. So we need to stop that if possible, but that doesn't seem to be what's going to be happening. There we go, Hakon's just fighting his own battle over here. They took her out. That's not surprising. That happens quite a bit. Okay, let's interrupt. Oh, but he's the guy with just 2. You know what, we can face more. We can face more. We're doing fine. One more guy up there. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, let's keep taking down shield guys over here. Okay. Ben says, are your 2 damage options on the blue and red, like stamina and health? So the blue is a choice to attack the enemy's armor. The red is a choice to attack the enemy's health, basically, their strength. So that's what the blue and red are. And so the more you take down their armor, the more damage you'll be able to do with either other characters or later on. And so you have some characters that are great at taking down armor, you have other characters that are great at taking down strength, and then you have some that are balanced between the 2. So that's kind of how things work here. So let's finish off this guy here. Okay. There we go, he's up for a promotion. He can get up to rank 4 now as well. So now we have 3 people that can get up to rank 4. Oh wow! That is awesome. This new guy can take out him. He is just rank 1 and he's up for the promotions. There we go, we can rank him up. That is great. That was a big play. That is good. That'll come in handy. So we've only lost 1 person. There's only 2 enemies left, so that is really good. If we gave him an extra, we still would not be able to move. And yeah, it's like mitigation check. Yep, that's exactly right. Okay, let's move here. It's reasonably placed between those 2. Yeah, let's finish him off. That way we can in their pillage mode. Taking down the armor. Okay, yeah, there's no way you're ever gonna get there, so do whatever. It doesn't really matter what you do. This guy is awesome. He's not even ranked up yet. Okay, we're not gonna have Hakon finish this off. Rest Hakon. We might need it later. Move closer, I guess. Really doesn't matter. He's moving. Doesn't do much. Okay, we'll have Mogre finish him off. We probably should have the other guy finish him off, but oh well. You take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy is being pushed back all the way down the line. You take this opportunity to pull back and leave combat immediately. On the other hand, chasing down more dredge. I feel like that went really well, better than even before, so I think we can go ahead and kill a few more. You attack any dredge still brave enough to face you. Okay, we only got 2 that time. That is really nice. You might as well attack this guy because there's really no reason to attack anybody else. Let's have you be here so that you're actually closer to everyone else. Justin says, so when you lose a person, are they going for... Let's see, so when you lose a person, are they going for Got, or are they just out of the current fight? So they become injured. Gone for good, yeah. So they become injured, which is not too bad. Basically, it just means the next combat they'll be a lot weaker. I think if they become too injured too much, then they might be able to die. But I think it's mostly like role-playing decisions and like story missions as to why people will not make it. But people can die in this game. Just not through combat, at least not through initial combat for sure. And so then when they become injured, the problem is, do you decide to rest and let your guys heal up, or do you press on and maybe run into more conflicts where you would not want them to be, you'd want them to be healed up. So it's a balance thing between doing, those different things. Okay, this guy's definitely the best option we have right now. For him, at least. Oh man, Hakon is getting hurt. Okay. When Hakon does more against their armor, you know he's in a bad spot. Let's damage him that much. And we'll leave him for later. We could have prevented him from getting injured, but I would much rather let Mogr get the kill here. But he can't, so we'll go against this guy's armor instead. Get 2 more points there. You get points from killing enemies if you have not figured that out yet. Okay. You're kind of off on your own again. Wow, you got 1 left. You can only do 1 against him because you only have 1 left. Wow. Alright. Let's do that. You do 2. Just to start working him down. We really should have gone ahead and let Hakon finish him off, but that's okay. You know what? We're going to move over here and basically incapacitate this guy so that he won't be able to do much damage against us. There we go, deflected, perfect. Okay, you can really attack either one. We're going to attack this one so that they don't have to move as far. There we go. He attacks him, which does basically nothing. You don't matter again. Sorry, Eric. Oh, this is going to be perfect. The guy that's most wounded is going to finish him off. Awesome. Serpent earrings. Okay. That does not sound like the best item in the world. Lots of kills. Good, good. I'd say that fight was much easier than before. 12 more renown from that. Awesome. Let's make camp again. Just so we can figure things out, because I feel like we need a break. And honestly, I think this might be the end of the stream, actually. So I think we'll end things here. Let's go ahead and mess around in the camp a little bit to make sure that we got everybody upgraded like we want to. So those 2 rank 3s are up for upgrade. And so see, these guys are injured. So Hakon got injured for 3 days, which is really bad. Gunnolf got injured for 2. She got 1, 2, that. And so basically you have to manage your supplies versus how far you travel, similar to Oregon Trail. So this game is like D&D meets Oregon Trail meets a whole bunch of other stuff. It's pretty cool, actually. Okay. Yeah, the UI is really cool. One thing I do wish is that when you are playing in windowed mode, which I am right now so I can stream, so I can see all the windows and everything on one screen, I wish that you could change the UI size. There's not enough options, but yeah, it's a really nice interface. Okay. Let's promote. I've definitely been missing having more attacks for you, so that's good. Let's see here. What do we want him to be? He seems to be doing a lot of damage. So I feel like we can just go for more strength. He is a Warhawk. She's a Siege Archer. He's a Warden. Shield Master. Warhawk, Warhawk. So yeah, they're the same thing, these two guys. So yeah, we definitely want him to be going for more strength. Okay, let's see here. So the Serpent Earrings lets us some stubble magic or not. Those who believe tend to do a little more agile than before. So you can dodge more strength attacks. So let's actually give this to her. She needs to be able to dodge stuff and basically just survive. Alright, Grafspy, thank you so much for joining. Take care, man. Alright. Ben says, I just all of a sudden can't zoom in with my mouse in Lotro. For some reason, the scroll wheel doesn't change it. Is there a setting I couldn't find? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. It might be that your mouse scroll wheel went out. If not, maybe try logging out and logging back in. Okay, well this is definitely a good place to stop, I feel like. We still have not figured out about the poisoned rations that are going on, the supplies. We need to figure that out. And we also just need to survive. There's all these dredge everywhere. It is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Let's go ahead and rest one day just so that all our injured people can get healed up a bit. We're all improved. I don't know if it actually saved that because we can't actually save in this game. You have to go with the autosave, so that's a thing. Okay. Good place to stop. I think I'm going to go ahead and exit back out to the main menu here. Let's see when the last save was. 19. Day 19. That was like back at the town, wasn't it? Let's try... Hold on. Let's try leaving camp and making camp again. Still day 20 was the last save, and it is currently... Oh, it's currently day 20, so I guess the image is just wrong there. Because we rested, so it... Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Well, that does bring us to the end of the stream. Thank you everyone so much for joining. I think that there were more people than I expected to join tonight, so that was awesome. We're gonna go ahead and quit out. Yes, we know we can't save, but last loading point. So thank you all so much for joining. I'm definitely gonna keep streaming the Banner Saga. You guys seem to enjoy it. A lot of you are commenting about how you really like this game, so that is good. I think streaming is working way better than editing for hours and hours on end and only getting like so much time out of this game. So I think this is a much better way to be doing this. And man, the music in this game is epic. A big thanks once again to the developers for letting me use the music. They contacted me about that. Thank you all so much for that. And yeah, take care. I will be streaming again Saturday, probably. There's a lot going on, so I don't know for sure in real life, but that's the current plan, is to stream again on Saturday. Hopefully that will all pan out and we'll be able to do that, but that's the current plan. And that will almost certainly be a Lotro stream. I might do something else. I'm thinking about actually going through on my Runekeeper that I was leveling with Bloodborne, because it seems like that we're not doing that anymore. So that would be a lower level stream to give people a chance to actually join in. So I might be doing that. I haven't decided yet, but I think if I do stream on Saturdays, it's always going to be Lotro, because Saturday is the best day for streaming, and Lotro is the main reason most people watch my channel. So I think that that is going to be the main reason why I'd be streaming. That would be an afternoon stream, because on Saturdays I stream in the afternoon. So be on the lookout. Maybe even a morning stream, because I did a morning stream once and it got a lot of traffic. So it'll be either, you know, morning or early afternoon. So be on the lookout for that. And Ben says, what level is he? I'm assuming you're talking about my Runekeeper. I think it's in the 30s somewhere. So anybody above level 30 should be fine. I could actually... it takes a while to log in. I won't check. But I'll be tweeting about it. I'll probably put up. I still haven't decided. I might just go ahead and stream the Rune Keeper, and just go with that. So that's the plan currently. And that is on Landerville server. So, okay. Thank you everyone so much for joining. We will find out all these different plot lines on the Banner Saga and get deeper into the story. Hopefully sometime next week. I plan on streaming the Banner Saga maybe Tuesdays, Thursdays. I think that would be a good rotation, is do Tuesdays, Thursdays Banner Saga, Saturdays be Lotro, and then have all my regular pre-recorded Lotro content, the edited Lotro series go out on the other days. So the Mondays, the Wednesdays, the Fridays, and if I release videos on Sunday. But this week I will probably not do one on Sunday because I will probably be headed to a funeral, so I'll probably not be doing anything else on Sunday, and that's part of the reason why real life has been crazy. I'm not going to get into it, but not really a close family member, but to me at least, but someone fairly close to my parents especially passed away, so we're going to be going to that funeral and doing that. So anyway, don't want to leave you on a sad tone. So I am excited about continuing on through the Banner Saga. Thank you everyone again so much for joining, and I better wrap this thing up. So thank you all so much. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like down below. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, consider doing that. It is completely free, and you can just subscribe to find out when new content is coming out, and in particular, when streams are going. Streams should actually show up in your subscription box. So be looking out in your subscription box if you have subscribed for when those go live. And if you don't want to be notified from email notifications or anything like that, you can turn those off, or you can turn them on if you do want them, because I don't think they're actually default. And there's all sorts of different customization where you could get notified about all your subscriptions like once a day or something like that, or just me in particular. However you want to set it up, you can. So there's a lot of options on how to get notified. But if you're interested, be sure to do that. And once again, a big thanks to Good Guy Pete for being my most recent subscription. Do appreciate, buddy. All right, Ben says, wait, before you go, is it okay if I join you Saturday if I can get my character 30 plus on your server by then? Yeah, if I'm doing my Rune Keeper and you get to 30 plus, you can absolutely join. I have gotten feedback from a lot of people that they don't want people on my Discord while I stream that are not already like popular streamers or anything like that. So you won't be able to join in on Discord probably, but you will be able to join in game. So, and I would very much so appreciate company in game. I love having people to help out during streams. Absolutely. So yeah, you can absolutely join if you get your character up to 30 or somewhere around there. And because you're actually asking what level, I will quickly check to see what level in Lotro that Rune Keeper is. So let me actually do that for you. Real quick here. Come on, Lotro. Hurry up. And you guys won't be able to see any of this, but I could switch over to Lotro real quick. Let me... No, because I don't want to mess up thumbnails. I don't want there to be a Lotro thumbnail on my Banner Saga video. So I won't be doing that. Okay. Okay, Ben says, awesome, I will see what I can do. You have a class preference. For what I'm going to be doing, just something DPS related. I don't really think I'll need heals for anything I'll be doing. I think I'll be just leveling as quick as I can. So. Okay. Almost there. Almost through the loading screen here. I'm seeing Aragorn and Legolas and Gimli all going through Osgiliath there with their swords raised. Come on, Lotro. Here we go. Alright, my Rune Keeper is 31. So if you can get to like 28 or above before Saturday, feel free to join. 30 or 31 would be ideal. And obviously, anyone over-leveled is always welcome to join, because it is about leveling up, so that is the case. But since so many of you have been asking about low-level stuff, and because I've kind of just have a bunch of characters going through the same content on Mordor, I kind of want to wait until my champion gets through the Mordor content, further along at least, before I keep streaming more Mordor stuff, because I think it's kind of boring of me just continuing to have the same Adun stuff over and over again. So that's why I'm planning to do my Runekeeper instead. So that is that. All right. Once again, thank you all so much for joining, and I will see you again. All right, Justin says, what time are we talking about for Saturday? Okay, so it would be either like 10 Eastern, 11 Eastern, or like 2 or 3 Eastern. One of those two, if it's either a morning or afternoon stream. So somewhere in that time range. I will try to tweet it out as soon as I can figure out on Saturday when I get a better idea of how the day's going. And so, once again, if I am streaming on Saturday, which I am planning to, that should be when it is. So be on the lookout for that. And thank you all once again so much for joining. And I'll see you again Tuesday, Thursday for more Banner Saga, and on Saturday for more Lotro. I'm really loving doing these streams, and it seems that all of you are as well. Till then, thank you all so much.